All right, another segment of Yakkin with you, Jagoff, and we are in the Strip District at the Beerhive. We have Joe, Will, and John. Welcome, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Well, thanks for the beers.
Yeah,
cheers.
cheers.
Yeah, and this is like the 10th time we've taken this drink. Yeah. But we're not here to talk about beer. We're here to talk about Pittsburgh pickles, right?
That's right.
So, first of all, just tell me, how long have you guys been here, owned the Beerhive?
It'll be 4 years in May.
Yeah, and the coolest thing I saw is that I walk in and you guys own a beer place and not one of you has a beer belly. I don't get that.
Tight undershirts.
Yeah,
Right? You get Spanx?
yeah. Oversits, yeah.
So you're expanding your line from beer to pickles. What's happening here? I mean, is it kind of like all good things come out of beer drinking? Is that what happened here?
I don't know all good things, but some good things, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing good happens after midnight, but so we sit around drinking. We've got a restaurant to run here. We try to create a menu, and with that came the need to make deep fried pickles, and we were cheap and wanted to do it on our own, so started making pickles, and now they're in jars.
Okay, so what happens here? Do we all get together one night and just put pickles together, grow cucumbers? What's the process here?
I mean, I think in the beginning it was, we need them, let's just start, throw them in buckets and see what happens. And then it turned into, well, let's maybe do some research about it. And so we did that, and we learned a lot along the way. And then when we decided to start jarring, we opened another can of worms with all the FDA approvals and registrations you need, and the certifications. But we kept doing it. We didn't give up on it, and just kind of kept the dream alive, and just kept plugging away, and here we are now.
There you go.
There's a lot of thought that goes into every jar. So.
Is that right? Yeah.
It didn't
Well,
show
beers
up
in
in
between.
yeah.
Now, do you guys have pickling parties? Do you invite people over to slice up cucumbers and?
Well, we
What
did in the
happens?
beginning,
Yeah.
and then everyone realizes what a nightmare it is to do. So now it's just the three of us.
So not even with beer, you can't talk to your.
Nah.
No, but we do bring our own beer, and in the middle sometimes we'll stop and take like home run derby wiffle ball breaks.
We do that from time to time.
That's awesome. So now, how long did it really take you to get to the pickles to where they are right now?
I mean, it's probably been I'd say a solid 2 years.
Wow.
With all the, it's hard to run this place and then try to start a whole nother company. And we're still in the beginning stages of all this. And, when the unknown is not known, it's scary and just difficult. But
Time consuming.
yeah. Lots of thinking, a lot of sleepless nights, yeah.
Now, being that you're brothers, do sibling rivalries come up? Like when you're making pickles, you're like, I remember when you were 8, and you start pounding on each other. Anything like that occur?
I mean, we pretty much all keep our heads down,
Yeah, we don't really talk to each other, look at each other during the process.
Which might be a result of all the fighting that went on beforehand.
Yeah, right. I mean, what is nice though, it's like we really don't even have to communicate. We kind of all know what each other's thinking, so we're just
like
kind
an oil machine.
Yeah, we're like ants.
Yeah.
We actually oil ourselves up too.
Yeah, right.
There's a visual. Now, do you make your own oil then? No,
Not yet.
not yet. No. So we talked earlier, Will. Like all good things, well, most good things come from beer, as far as you guys are concerned. Is that how you do your brainstorming at this point?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I think sometimes we'll sit down and have a couple of beers, and by the time you start relaxing, you start to think of a couple of new ideas. We try to come up with as many things as we can, like pickle eating contests and things like that.
Yeah. What happens with the pickles at this point? Are we thinking large distribution? Are we thinking a new kind of a Pittsburgh pickle pin?
We've actually talked about trying to get promos into PNC Park or anything we could sell around Christmas time and whatnot. But yeah, we're working on distribution right now. We'd like to get in restaurants and grocery stores. I mean, so that's in the works. Look out for us soon.
Now, if people want them, they order them. Do they need to come here at the Beerhive?
Well, you can come here. You can go to 52nd Street Market in Lawrenceville. You can go to Marty's Market. You can go to Mr. Grooms and Goods in Lawrenceville. And we're just going to keep getting them out wherever we can.
Yeah.
Gotta focus on the little guys first.
What's a quantity that you make when you make pickles? How many jars are we talking?
500 roughly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's about 10 bushels. It's a lot of cutting, a lot of strutting.
It's probably about 16 hours of work.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, for 3 people,
Yeah.
About 18 beer average.
There you go.
Trying to get that up.
Each.
Yeah, right.
I love that. Once again, are there drivers that take you home from the pickles, or you just sleep next to the pickles?
Pretty much.
Yeah, we spent all night next to the pit.
Which I guess helps with the fermenting.
Yeah, we keep them warm.
Well, I love the fact that beer drinking leads to good ideas, and like you guys are so smart. Like it just seems like, you know, I just like to maybe we could drink a little bit today and just do some brainstorming or something. I mean,
that's a great idea.
I think you know, just like you know, we drink and then you call out an idea. No idea is a bad idea, right?
Right.
Yeah, and we just go until we find it. You know, sort of like Michael Keaton in the movie Night Shift. He said, you know, feed tuna fish mayonnaise. To me, that was
Wonderful
brilliant.
idea.
It was brilliant. So I say are you up for that?
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you guys can hang with me. I grew up in McKees Rocks. I'm a pretty good beer drinker.
We'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You must be a good stripper too.
Yeah, well, those are my old days. Now I strip at the nursing home. They call me Tragic Mike. All right, well, I say cheers to the brainstorms. Let's get it on.
Instead of growing cucumbers, why don't we just grow the pickles?
Yeah!
Man, I like that. So, dudes, I'm thinking a daycare with a bar in it for the dads.
But he gets a cheers. Yeah, he gets a cheers. Yeah. Drink.
All right, guys, I think I got it. Let's take our leftover burlap sacks and turn them into onesies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God! Yeah, that's
You got
awesome.
it. You got it. All right, what do you got, John?
Crowdfunding.
I thought this guy was from McKees Rocks.
If he's gonna brainstorm with us, he's gotta learn how to drink.
Jagoff.